What's going on, family? This is not financial advice. Do your own research, man. We're going to be checking out some EVs and what you should be investing in for the next 2 to 5 years, man. These are some sectors that I want you to watch, especially the EVs and the charging stations. It should be on your list, man. Pay attention. So we got the Mercedes-Benz, the EQG. That's the first one I saw, which is fire. So we're going to move on down to... we got the list down here. I'm going to show you what's supposed to be releasing from 2023 to 2025. All right, here we go. We got the Audi A6 e-tron, the Mercedes-Benz EQG class, the Ford Explorer EV 2023, the Cadillac Celestiq, Lagonda All-Terrain, the BMW i7. So the Tesla Cybertruck, as you know, that's starting at 39. Audi 75, 55 for the Mercedes-Benz. Ford Explorer 50. The Cadillac, that's 300K. And then we got the BMW i7 at 119. So some of these are affordable. So the first one, we got the Tesla Cybertruck. I don't particularly like the style, but it will be fire because it'll be the truck. So this will be the first actual truck that they got. So you know that's gonna be fire. The Audi A6 e-tron, that's fire. So these are all the ones that's supposed to be dropping from 2023 to 2025. So the EQG Mercedes-Benz, that boy's fire. A lot of these look like regular gas vehicles, so they're modernizing it to make it look sweet. So, boom, we got another one, the Lagonda All-Terrain. It's fire, man. So, BMW i7, look at that. Yep. Then, we got the Kia. All these are electric cars, man. We got the CT5. So, man, all these are the electric vehicles, man, that's supposed to be dropping, man. So, we even got the 2022 Bolt EUV that dropped. And we got the Volvo C40. So, you see where everybody's transitioning. So, this is a sign what we should be looking at, man. We should be looking at lithium. We should be looking at the charging stations and the electrical vehicle companies, man, because this is what they're turning to, man. So you got to be aware of what's going on, and you can find places to put your money and not have it sitting around. So we're going to zoom on out to see the bigger picture. This was a huge red candle at first, and then at the end of the day, they rallied all the way back up to around 38.20 area. So this big old red candle kind of shows you where we're at. We're still in this downtrend, as you can see. Got another level. A measured move will push them back down to 3,600. So if you go to the daily, we can kind of see where this market is going. It's been on a downtrend all year, of course, and an actual measured move will put them right on down here to around 3,600. So basically, we're gonna be testing the lows for the year again. That's what it looks like. So they broke this uptrend. They came back tested the double top, strong push down beneath the moving average. They retested the 50, and they pushed right off of it real aggressively. And then they bounced all the way back up off support, which is down here around 3,700 area, close to that zone. So this is what I'm looking at. So we got a big old inside candle here on this chart, and I'm not expecting for them to fill any of these gaps to the upside because of the spike in the VIX. So the Santa rally has I'm not going to say canceled, but Santa rally has kind of been postponed. I don't think it's going to be a huge rally, but we could get a bounce up Got a gap right here. We got several gaps. I'm just gonna mark them for you real quick. First gap is here at 338.78 down to 38.53. That's the first gap. We have another gap up here. Where is it? I'm gonna have to zoom in. I can't see it. All right, here we go. Then we got another gap way up here at 39.95. Back on down to a huge gap, man. 39.58. So we got one gap, two gaps. I think it's another one right up here. It's a third gap. I'll zoom in one more time so you can see potential zone. We got one gap. They push down, they gap down again right here. So this is the other gap that they never filled. It's a tiny gap, real tiny gap. So all these gaps we got on this chart, all these zones that price could come back and fill. So this is the first target up here at 38.78. So we got 1, 2, 3 gaps to fill. To the upside, we did fill this gap down here that they didn't fill yesterday. That gap has been filled today. So that's where we're at, man. So we got a strong push down, a retracement, and then we got a lower low. And then we pushing back up. So could be seeing a bigger downtrend for this market. But I'm gonna just show you some price action that I saw today. That was perfect price action, man. And if you got in this trade, I know you cleaned up. So the price for the day, the trade for the day, for me at least, was around 9:45. So the retracement candle was here. We got a push down, retracement, and then a break. It was at 9:55. The break 9:56, 9:57. Around that time, basically the 10 o'clock candle, you could have easily cleaned up on this trade here. Man, I wasn't even at the screen at this time when this happened, but I did manage to get in on the second push down. So we got a two-legged correction. Back up. Where was my entry? So all right, here we go. All right, so we got the strong push down. We got this hammer candle here. It wasn't even at support. That was a trap. There's another potential entry back down to the lows. That's the one that I took. But this was the trade of the day, man. Once they spike down like that, that's it. That's pretty much it, man. So they consolidated. Another push down to the lows, which they didn't hold. They broke out and retest, which is another potential trade you could have took. This was yesterday's lows right here. As you can see, they didn't hold at all. This is a perfect breakout pullback that you could have took. They retested, and they gave you a lower high. This would probably been my entry to lower high right here, but nothing but a down day, man. And they rallied at the end of the day to push it all the way back up inside this range. Though you would expect them, if they hold this area, you expect them to come back and test 38.53. That's the first target. And then we got another target up here at 38.78. So that's where I'm thinking they're going. Maybe tomorrow. If not, we could see some more push down, maybe test today's lows. But we'll see what happens. Like, subscribe, man, so we can keep this content pumping. And I'll see you guys tomorrow.